Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure to ring that bell. That said, we have swept the wolf. I forgot to buy the 5 extra tickets, though. Portal has also been swept. Total War, once again, swept. The Archer Store, purchased. And finally, yeah, I did most of astrology. We'll do it again real quick. I actually used a bunch of skips today because some days I just feel like I just want to get through King's Ruin, especially since I'm not recording it and it takes longer. So I just burned a bunch of skips to get through today. That said, it is time to purchase some heroes, so let's go purchasing. And honestly, with how many skips I have, I generally get about 10-ish a day. I make more than I thought I did, so I'm not really losing on skips. We can take a look at that after this, but how are you doing? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, everything has been going extremely well here. We're working on leveling up Marion. We have got the runes maxed out on Christian, Marion, and Sophia. We're working on leveling Sophia. And finally, we're working on Vincent's runes. So everything is just aligning the way I thought it would be, faster than I thought it would be, actually. And of course, we didn't purchase anything, so that's quite unfortunate. But, yeah. It is what it is. However, we can start working on Marion. Today, we got a ton of blue weapons, artifacts. So that's actually really good to see all that. Look at that. And that's after I already used up the blue artifacts we started with. Because I just cut it right off the top. No reason not to. And we're trying to get to 47. There we go. And that'll be another awakening for the orb. Yeah, dodge this. Alright, let's work on the ring. Still had plenty of blues left over. And of course, we don't need all these rings. We're really not going to awaken the ring that many times. I will say, like I said, the best thing about pushing is not having to worry about having enough material for awakening. So we are trying to get to 50. And it looks like we're going to get there easy. I'm not surprised. There we go. That's another awakening for the ring. And survey says defense. Penetration. Yay. Yep, so now we can switch back to the orb and we should be able to easily get this to 1350. So halfway to 1400, and as I promised, at 1400 we will try doing a bit of pushing again. We'll try a little bit of everything. We'll try, of course, first we'll try doing 11 1 again. See how that goes. If that doesn't go well, that's totally fine. We can work on 1350. Oh, that's actually kind of crit damage, finally. Been looking for some crit damage for a while now. If that doesn't work well, we obviously have the expeditions to do. We have Portal to do. And with all of these, we're trying to get to... I should know this. Are we going to be able to get... No, we're not. I was hoping. Very close, so very close. Almost enough for another week. We'll go ahead and toss this on the orb. And 61.8 million, 174,000 crit damage. So very nice stats there. And to finish my thought, the portal and the expedition. Obviously, we will try and see how the level of artifact influences King's Ruin as well. Hopefully, we'll be able to start doing 3 of the sections. Probably not in the next video, but maybe in the video after that. And hopefully we'll get King's Ruin to get sped up pretty well. At least it's my hope. But, yep. No milestones today, but that's fine. Because next step, whoops, is working on Vincent. So, we're going to continue to work on Vincent's runes over here. We actually have quite a bit of extra time today, so we'll try and see how far we can go. We do only have 500,000 in rune seals. Don't know if we'll be able to finally spend the last of it, but we'll see. We will see where this leads us. Come on, we need some more. I don't anticipate spending all these because it does take a bit to summon, but we'll see how much we get. I mean, honestly, this is one of those things. I wish it was easier for me to summon this, because this just takes so long. And again, we're only taking this rune to +9 because this is going to be our first pass. The whole reason I stopped is because we tried all that with Vincent, and we did double his damage or so with the runes. But it was, because he doesn't have artifacts, it really wasn't worth continuing the experiment. And then we went back to trying to get everybody's rune to +12. It was really a diversion from the kind of monotony of upgrading a rune over and over again and it not working. But again, we finally have succeeded in that, so that's good. By getting everybody to +12, which I'm so thankful for. This was the least fun. This rune, to me, is the least fun because of just how much material it takes to summon. You know, we're going to stop here at 16. We'll see if this gets us to 4? 5? 5. Okay, it's a 5. Not bad. So we at least have a 5-star rune. It has dropped down, though, to A tier refinement from S tier. I think it was just barely S tier. Next up will be leveling up Sophia, because Sophia does need her levels, and she is almost at 15,000. One thing I will say is I did make a mistake, and I forgot to pick up the Conquest, but it is what it is. So it's probably not going to be an amazing harvest for Sophia. At least not as good as it could be. And I'm right with only 71 levels, but that still puts us at 14,908. So we're within striking distance of 15,000. And again, I will say that pushing has definitely increased the amount of idle resources I get. That is 100% true. And it's definitely going to make leveling up Sophia and then Vincent. And if Vincent actually hits max level, then I might be considering Thor. So one of the things that makes Thor interesting is that if you do get him up high enough, he will one-shot whatever you're farming. And I forget, there is a stage you can't farm beyond because you stop getting rune seals. I think it's like in the 15,000s, which I am surprised by, but I haven't tested it. So maybe we'll start working on Thor. But again, I mean, considering Sophie's only at 15,000, and she gets maybe, let's just say 50 levels a day, right? Yeah, that's 100 days. She's 102 days, really, away. She's probably a little closer than that. It's probably going to end up being, we'll say like 70 days. And then we have to repeat that whole process again, which is probably going to be for Vincent, you know? Who knows? Who knows? I don't even want to speculate. 200 days? And then after his 200 days, then we could work on... And we do have a toss-up. We could work on Roderick. We could work on Thor. But again, it's so far away, it's not even worth thinking about. That said, what is worth thinking about is leveling up this castle. So let's level it up. Whoop. And we're going to go with 16 681. Not even close. 16,689. Almost 16.69, which is such a nice number. That said, though, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a nice day.